Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here for the offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. First down for the offense.
Here we go. Ready? Monster.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to go for a big one. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Alabama! What a catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense is already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Gorilla! Timber!
Back to throw, it's Pennington. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Squirrel!
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's open on the right. At the 45 on his way. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it first and 10 inside the 30. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Pilot! Go!
Back to the air one more time. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups.
Just steamrolling his way through. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask him to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, you know, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Looking to the big tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They turn to the passing game on third and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Fourth down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. fast motion from the offense.
Red 18.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. This time it's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's second and goal.
White take to set. Ready?
Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown tie! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made.
Got it.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Georgia going up tempo.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
On the
The
ready.
offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Clear. Clear. Gorilla. Gorilla. Griffin. Griffin.
Looking to throw, it's Pennington. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Get there. Get there.
This offense has a second down play.
6-9-1. Go. Go. Tuna.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. It's a fumble on the play. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And they'll get him down after a solid return.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing them down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. After the big first down sack, it's second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
White 29.
On 3rd down, going up top. Dances away from the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down.
Indy.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
They were unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player in practice. specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense, take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Longer! Longer! Hornet!
He's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the Dogs want to pick up the tempo. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to flip balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback checking the play. To throw, it's Jordan. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down to
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Squirrel! Squirrel!
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
Hawk!
The back goes in motion.
Tuna! Tuna!
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
From a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that.
And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have
point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Quick strike complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
That's a really good throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. I mean, this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
Black 88! Black 88! Set! Snap!
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Red 54!
Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Completes it in the middle. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Dino! Griffin!
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. It's Fletcher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this, and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Georgia going up tempo.
I just love love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Gorilla! Timber!
Dropping back, it's Pennington. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
On the
Now
set.
they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Squirrel! Go!
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read.
Longer! Acorn! Acorn!
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page as his intended target.
Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44.
Gaucho! Gaucho!
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Griffin! Griffin! Go! Go!
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he reels it in inside the 30.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Trying to seal the edge on the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Igloo! Igloo!
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
On the ready!
He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Jackrabbit!
Looking to throw, it's Pennington. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Garbage, bitch, and you tried to run the clock. Sorry, nigga, you fucked yourself.